Hey y'all, and welcome back to ABC Tarot. My name is Brittany C, and I'm going to be doing a March reading for my beautiful Earth signs, my Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. I ask that you guys are taking what resonates and you're leaving what does not. I'm calling on my angels and my ancestors for protection as I channel out these messages today. And any energy that is being sent to me that is not of my highest good is immediately returned to sender, and the Most High Divine Universe will determine your karma. All right, March reading for my beautiful Earth signs. Let's see. We got around winter. All right, so this is a March reading. Maybe a seed that you're going to plant in March is going to reap massive rewards in winter. I'm getting like, I don't know why, but stock. If you invest in stock, I'm getting Bitcoin, something like that. By winter, you're going to be 5 to 10 years ahead. Maybe this could be you meeting somebody in March, and I'm getting getting married around winter. You guys really hitting it off. You guys feeling like this soul connection, and y'all just marry each other. It doesn't need to take like 10 years for you to figure this out. You just meet this person and you realize that they are the one. All right, give me two for my beautiful Earth signs. There's one, and give me one more, please. Okay, there is the two. So we have fired up, furious with rage, building up emotions, overwhelming thoughts, very angry. And then we got self-love, acceptance, self-treatment, intentions, self-awareness. So in March, somebody's going to be mad because you're loving on yourself, you're prioritizing yourself and not them. This could be definitely a past person, an ex. Maybe you are giving them the cold shoulder. They done too much previously, so now this is your month to kind of reset, retreat, and reevaluate. This could be a family member or a friend as well who is mad that maybe you're not interested in going out every weekend anymore. You're not interested in being on the scene. You want to focus on yourself and maybe do a 3, 5, 10-year plan for yourself so you can do what you have to do to get ahead. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing for March for you guys. It seems like you have getting multiple people upset with you because this will be the month that you prioritize yourself. Maybe you're gonna go on a mini vacation, solo vacation. Maybe you're going to just be going to the gym, really focusing on you and leveling up. All right. Ooh, sorry, y'all. Here's more cards that were in another pile. But let's see for my beautiful Earth signs. Let's see. March reading. We got the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are going to be a little bit too busy in the month of March. This could be maybe you launching a business. This could be you doing your content creation thing. And you just having so much on your plate that you need to focus. That you don't have time to be everywhere and always say yes to things. Maybe this is your month to say no, right? No, you can't get somebody's groceries after work. No, you can't drop them off here, there, and everywhere because you have something to do on that day, right? You're busy. Maybe that is why around winter came out as well. Your spiritual team wants you to plant the seed now. So around winter, it's going to be smooth sailing. And we are in winter, but I'm getting next winter. All right, but we have the High Priestess out here in the Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. So you already know that these people are going to be in their feelings because you're intuitive. You can already see it coming, right? When you no longer are in this people-pleasing energy, you are privy to knowing you're going to face some backlash. When you're not being the walkover rug anymore, when you're telling people no, you know that it's going to come with some sort of reaction from these individuals. And the Four of Pentacles is holding back. Maybe you gave to somebody financially and now you're being urged to save this month. Again, I'm hearing like you guys setting boundaries and saying no for the month of March. These people love when you give to them. But I'm getting, they don't really show up and give and support as much as you do. They love it when you're bending over backwards for them, but when you may ask them for a favor, they may have a whole bunch of excuses as to why they can't assist you. So maybe this is why your spiritual team wants you to put some firm boundaries in place for the month of March. Again, people are going to be upset. They're going to be furious with rage. They're going to be fired up because you're no longer saying, oh yeah, I could do that. You're like, actually, no, I'm tired. I just got off of work, or I just did X, Y, and Z. I just went to the gym. I physically don't have the energy, right? All right, give me 2 for this High Priestess. Oh, there's 3 right there. King of Swords, bottom of the deck. Well, we have the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Six of Wands. All right, so some of you guys may be meeting somebody in the month of March. This is giving counterpart energy, and it will be successful. Both of you guys may be letting go of individuals or setting up these boundaries with individuals, telling them no. And that may be something that you guys can relate to. But I'm seeing counterpart energy. With this High Priestess, maybe you can sense that somebody is nearby. Maybe you can sense that you're about to meet somebody, which is why I fired up. That could be an ex upset because you're no longer giving them the time of day. You're prioritizing your own needs. I was getting you, I was getting a scenario where you guys may be meeting somebody in March, and then around winter, you guys getting married. And then we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands coming out, as well as the Six of Wands. So success, victory, joy. Maybe this relationship will be publicized. Maybe a lot of people will know that you guys are together because you have people lined up for you. Even if you don't know, people have a crush on you, and the same for them. So a lot of people are going to be like, oh, do you know that the earth signs are dealing with X, Y, and Z? You guys will also have similarities when it comes to building up you guys' empire. Both of you guys are going to be go-getters. You guys are going to be very booked and busy. We saw that Two of Pentacles, but you guys will always make time for one another. It's going to be a healthy balance, I'm hearing. But yes, you guys may definitely be meeting somebody in March. King of Swords. This person is going to be so upfront, so truthful. They're not ever going to hide anything from you, and you're going to appreciate that. Maybe you dealt with a previous relationship where this person just withheld everything, told a lot of half-truths. But this person, this new person, they're going to be so open, like an open book. And I'm getting vice versa. You guys are going to be transparent with one another, and it's going to knock you guys' socks off. Y'all have never experienced a relationship as open as this before. You may have fire in your chart. This new person that you may meet may have fire in their chart, or be a fire sign or an air sign. All right, give me 2 for this Four of Pentacles for my earth signs March reading. All right, the Death card, bottom of the deck. Child, we got the Seven of Cups, and we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're being urged to hold back from these people because they're being lazy with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They have the capabilities and the ability to do whatever it is that they're asking you to do, but they're just a little bit on the lazy side. It could be another earth sign that constantly reaches out to you for assistance, right? Seven of Cups, they can ask somebody else. This is options. They have other options that they can span their task out amongst, but they always ask you because you may always be the one to say yes to do it. Death card at the bottom is telling me that's no longer a thing. The month of March is you guys realizing your power, realizing you have a choice, the free will to say no. And yeah, y'all are ending the cycles where you're just bending over backwards for people who aren't doing the same for you. Death card is Scorpio. Again, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You may be dealing with another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces, King and Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. So for y'all, my earth signs, March reading, I feel like you guys are going to prioritize your own needs. And in doing so, that's going to make a lot of people upset because you're not going to have time for them to do what they want you to do. I also see a counterpart out here. It's you guys may meet in March, but around winter, you guys may be in a full-blown, committed, maybe even married, okay? All right, we got snake, not what it looks like. So yeah, people always asking you to do stuff. They could do it. They may be acting like they can't. They got X, Y, and Z holding them back from doing it. It's not what it looks like, though. They're more than capable to get up, go to the store, do this, do that. But again, they like to ask you because you were known to say, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll do it after work. You're no longer sacrificing your peace, your time, your energy. With this self-love card out here, you're learning how to say no. You would much rather just sit on your couch than do tasks for everybody else. I can't make it up. We got new love out here. So new love, renewed hope. In March, some of y'all are going to meet somebody. And this person is going to renew your faith and restore your hope and love. They are going to be in the go-getter mindset that you're in. They're going to want stability in relationship as well as financially. They're just going to be a match made in heaven. We got competition, the other woman. Maybe this is another reason why the ex is fired up, because now they may have to compete for you. Now they're not the only one who is finding you to be interesting and alluring. They're going to have to literally reclaim their spot if you guys are even interested, right? But this is what I have for my beautiful earth signs, okay? March reading. If you guys like this message, please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys are interested in booking with me, all you have to do is click the link in my bio and you will be redirected to my booking site. All right, bye y'all.